Hello, everyone. I just want to sign in at least 2 to 3 minutes before time. I am just so excited, and I did not know that I will be here this afternoon and seeing a lot of my family here. Thank you guys so much. I see Mr. Levy, Mama Bolo, I see Saraswati, I see Suresh, I see Mr. Bablo and McLemore. I see my teen man, the managing director, John Barilla. Oh my goodness. I see Camilla. This is so beautiful. Thank you guys so much. I see uh, Lana, if I'm pronouncing it right. Thank you guys so much. This is the reason why I decided that I will come on here because for some of us, I'm talking especially about our children, the family, they don't celebrate Christmas, which is fine because it's their own customs and traditions. And we are here to respect everything that concerns the child. And so I am just so happy. Thank you guys so much for being here, even before me, coming to support children. Because if you're supporting this platform, you are supporting children. And for those who are celebrating Christmas, like you can see me here, I was born knowing about Christmas, and it's the culture in our family. And so I am wearing my ho 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 hat, and the beautiful red bright colors. Yes, and we are in the celebration mode today. Uh, our family is going to meet another family where we come together to really celebrate and thank God for everything. So we're going to officially begin in a minute here, maybe not up to a minute, but I just want to really say thank you guys so much. And I love you all from the bottom of my heart, because now I know that we are building a foundation that we're going to jumpstart 2024 with that determination, that resilience, that persistency, that we will help our children to make it. So thank you guys so much. It's exactly 1 p.m. Eastern Daytime. Hello, everyone. Welcome to One Global Movement Speak with Heart. Thank you guys so much for being here, and all our children that are watching in the world. This is a special session for the children and families that don't celebrate holidays. So I was thinking to myself that if I am going to be celebrating, what about those that will not be celebrating? So I chose to come on here, particularly to serve our children. And as you know, we cannot serve our children without serving families. So thank you guys so much for coming on here. How is it going at your end? Did you celebrate? Did you not celebrate? Just begin to put something in the chat. Let us come back to that conversation. So the title today is a thank you for children and families. A special thank you for children and families. I always just believe that most of our children are not being shown gratitude enough. Most of our children are not being told thank you, even for the little things that they do, because those little things that they do are the little things that will come together into big things. And I say so from experience, because my father never said thank you to me. And so traveling around the world, I realized that a lot of kids are not being told thank you. They're not shown gratitude for the things that they are doing. And we need to remember, the parents, if we don't show gratitude towards these children, they will not know how to show gratitude towards others. Showing gratitude as parents towards our children, it is a way of thanking the Almighty God first, who created you and I, all of us, that we thank Him for life. We thank Him that We are eating every day, sometimes 3 to 4 meals and snacks a day. We thank him that we have a roof over our head. We thank him that we belong to one global family, which is unpassive. And we thank the person who brought the vision to share it with us, which is Mr. Ashmufare. So we need to build this tradition of showing gratitude to our children for every little thing, even when they did not do well. We have to discuss with them, but still, we still thank them for trying, because just the fact that they are trying to do something, even though they haven't gotten it, doesn't mean that we don't have to say thank you. It doesn't also mean that they will not succeed at the end. We need to build this spirit in them, because this is what is going to nurture them to keep moving on and moving ahead. So it is so important that we instill this culture into our children by doing it ourselves. So that is the reason why, I said, no, I'm not going to take off today, and I'm not taking off tomorrow either. I will continue, because otherwise, some of these children that rely on watching these videos or these shows on the YouTube, if they are not there, some of them start writing to me, they start calling me. And as a mother, I feel bad if I am not doing what I'm supposed to do for these children. So I just love it. I love it to come on here. So as we express gratitude, I would just like to begin with a quote. As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by these words. The highest appreciation is not just to say thank you or to show gratitude. It is to live by the words that we say. And remember, when we live by these words, our children will know. They will feel it. They will be happy. They will smile. They will even be so energized to do more. We need to show gratitude to our children. We learn about gratitude and humility, that so many people had a hand in our success. You and I are here today. A lot of people have gotten a hand in our success, beginning from God, our parents, our uncles and aunties, everyone around us, even the governments, the roads that we are driving on, we are walking on, even the parks that we take our children there to play. They have been built by somebody. We can look at them very small, because we are always thinking that you have to go far away to look for something to be grateful for or to thank a child for. They are just around us. Just the fact that they are our children, that is enough for us to say thank you, because children are the greatest gift. They are the most precious gift of all from the Almighty God. That is enough to say thank you. Do you know that if you say thank you to your child every day, that child begins to live, and you uplift his spirit or her spirit, and he and she begins to see things in a different light, in a very positive and happy light. Thank you. Showing gratitude is very inspirational. It is very healthy for our children's emotional upbringing. And so we need to say thank you so often, every day. It should be part of us. So, sorry, let me turn this thing down. I put my phone on because some kids and some families will be calling, so I don't want to miss that call. So thank you guys so much for being here. I am just so happy that we are here. So give thanks in all circumstances. That is a command from the Bible. Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Jesus Christ. We need to. We are celebrating. We choose this day to celebrate the birth of Christ. Some people, even though this is not the day that Christ was born, but if we choose it to celebrate by some people all over the world, it's a good thing to celebrate, just like we celebrate the birth of our own children. So we thank our children every day of our life. And what are the things that we can thank our children for? We start from little things at home. First of all, they are our children. That is something to say thank you. Thank you for being my son. Thank you for being my daughter. Thank you for being my children. That is the number one thing. When you do so, God will take that up and magnify it into things that will begin to happen for your child, and you will begin just to be happy. You know, my grandmother taught me that children are the social security of old age. They call it a walking stick. It's like in a proverb, in the African proverb, that children are the walking sticks of the old age. That means when you raise your child well, when you love your child well, when you say thank you to your child so often, that child will be molded by divine intervention, by God, into something that when you get old, that child will be there for you. And that child doesn't have to be only your own biological child. It can be your nieces and your nephews. It can be children that you adopt. It can be even your neighbor's child. Take care of those children. So that is what it means. And what are other things? The children, some of them, they do dishes at home. They mop the floor. Some of them, they are fixing. If you're like my son, he's the handyman at home, fixing everything because he's an engineer. He's in school for engineering. So he is fixing everything. What he cannot fix, then we can leave and then go into maybe hiring somebody whom we can pay to come and fix those things. But he is there. That is something. Just even the fact that that's your child. Do you know that there are a lot of people in this life that are dying to have children of their own, biological children of their own? That is more than enough. For me, I am so happy and grateful. That is why I'm so passionate about children of the world. It doesn't matter if I know them or I don't know them, but God knows them. And it is our responsibility as parents, as caregivers, as adults around these children to take care of these children and say thank you. Even when they are in school, they are studying, we say thank you. Even they are home, they are focusing on something, they're trying to carry out an experiment. We let them do it. We say thank you. Just when your child is being busy. Do you know that there are some children who cannot do anything because of one reason or the other? Maybe because of illnesses, maybe because of senseless wars that they are running for their dear life. Maybe their mothers are not, and their fathers, their parents are not there, and you have these children. We ought to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And do you know that Mr. Ashmufara showed the greatest thank you to children all over the world? How? Because the high ethical products of Unpassive that has safety, it has cleanliness, and it has value is built with the child in mind. That is a whole lot to offer to the world. That is a thank you for children from Mr. Ashmufari from all over the world. That is something so beautiful. So, what other things outside of our heart and our home that we can thank our children for? If you're like me, I thank my son every day because I was not born with a computer or using the internet. We didn't even have any internet. We didn't even have any electricity. And so I did not know anything about the computer. So I thank my son every day because he started teaching me from very little, a 2-year-old, a 3-year-old, teaching the mother, clicking here, clicking here. If you have children around you or if you care about children, you will know what I'm talking about. We thank our children for innovation and creativity. Young people, children often bring fresh perspective and innovative ideas to the table. They bring it to the table, they bring it to the family. They contribute to the technological advancement and creativity and arts and new approaches to problem solving in our community. We see it in Unpassive. We have a lot of young people, we have a lot of our children side by side with us. A lot of them are helping us as we move along. And so children are the foundation of every society. They were here yesterday, they were there yesterday, they are here today, they're going to be here tomorrow. There is nothing that we can talk about society, the building of society, the creativity of society without talking about children. So that is more than enough to say thank you. There is no need to yell, scream at our children. We need to constantly remind ourselves about the great things that these children are bringing into our lives. They are the CEOs. They are the youngpreneurs. They are the speakers, the writers, the builders. They are the CEOs of major corporations. They are the peacemakers of the world. These children are contributing in in bigger and larger ways in their communities and their villages. And we need to thank these children for. So they are, some of them, they contribute in social activism. That is another thing to give thanks for our children. Many young individuals are actively involved in social and environmental causes. You know, they want to save the environment and animals. They are planting, some of them are planting trees. If you, like my son, he plants things all over here and do other things, and he uses his money to feed animals so that these animals can be healthy, because the animals are there for a reason. That is nature. So we have that to thank our children. Community engagement. Some of our children, they go around picking dirt around the parks and the roads. They are engaged in their community. That is very, very important for us. And then educational and academic achievements. Our children are in school. If they're not in school, school doesn't just mean formal education. Some of them have formal education. Some of them are self-taught. They teach themselves. Some of them are learning a trade. Some of them, like I said before, they are youngpreneurs. These are things that make us happy, to want to say thank you, give a big hug to our children, give a kiss on their cheek, on their forehead, do something that will make these children continue to move ahead. I am just so happy because guess what? We bought a lot of food items and parceled them and went around and be sticking them into mailboxes for children in those homes. Even if there are no children in those homes, children cannot be without their parents or adults or caregivers around them. Then they too can enjoy. That is the spirit of sharing and saying thank you to our young people and their families. We need to share. Like I say, let us, during this season, and like any other season, especially now, show that gratitude by offering a bowl, a plate of food to a child who doesn't have, or the family cannot afford it. We go to the family. Like what we are doing today, we've cooked different foods of different kind. We're going to just pile them in the car and drive to this place where we're going to meet a lot of other families. Those that cannot do it for themselves, they can package this food and take it home. That's how we do it in Cameroon, our culture. Like we build, like you can see some decoration at the background there. We build our own canopies with natural materials like the raffia bamboo branches, or like olive branches. We build big canopies, like 2 or 3, or even a huge one, so that it will accommodate more than 50 people, you know. So we come together with food. We start from the Christmas Eve. We go to church, we sing, we dance, we give thanks to God. The children are reciting and saying their memory verses. They are doing plays, performances. I'm telling you, it's a come and see. Like we are bringing down heaven just by singing, you know, and praying. And then during Christmas Day, like today, families come together. Everybody in the village is considered a family. We come together. Those that cannot come for one reason or the other, we take food to them so that they can eat. We make sure that we take it to them before we even come and start celebrating. And then we also take food to church, maybe uncooked food, so that they can cook it. Sometimes we take cooked food to church because we are each other's keeper in the village. We are each other's keeper. Nobody can get up in the morning and go somewhere without knowing where the other person is. And so we are each other's keeper in the village. And so we do that. It really builds a sense of community and belonging, sense of pride and dignity, self-worth in our children, and they will want to do more. Have you seen a child really smiling because they gave somebody something? Have you seen that? Or they surprised somebody with something? Me, I'm a mother that I'm surprised all the time by my son. I just got surprised this morning with beautiful things that he bought. That is a cause to say, thank you so much, my handsome boy. Thank you so much, my champion. Thank you so much. You were born for greatness. We say all these good things. We are not only blessing them, we are uplifting their spirit to also want to do the same for other people. So we thank our children for tech and digital literacy. Remember, these children know more than you and I. They know. They were born around this. They were conceived around these things. They were born in these things, and they know it. I learned a lot of my computer literacy from my son. And he continues to teach me. But guess what? He told me this season when he came for Christmas vacation, he said, Mommy, you haven't asked me to help you. I said, son, I am in the University of Unpassive, and I have learned a lot. A lot of those things I really don't need. And I take down my notes and I keep on doing. That is pride and dignity for a child to want to make sure that the parent, the mother, knows what she's trying to do. Cultural contributions. Our children, they contribute. We have young artists around us, musicians, writers, and performers enrich our cultural landscape. They enrich our cultural landscape. Music really uplifts the soul. If you're like me, I love to dance a lot. I love to dance my cultural dances too. I love to dance. And so someday, imagine one global movement and one global concert merging together, and all the founders, plus those that are going to come in, we go around the world to uplift every child. No child will be left behind. Just imagine that. Just imagine it. What a world it will be with you guys here joining us every day in one global movement. There is no child that we will not reach in the world, so that that child can feel loved, can feel appreciated, can feel that she or he belongs. That is what we want for our children. And so we thank our children for resilience during challenging moments, challenging times. They go to school. Do you know how difficult it is? Sometimes they go to school on an empty stomach. They've not been properly nourished. They don't even have all the materials that it takes. They require textbooks. I am saying that from experience. Do you know how stressful that can be? But to go through that and still succeed, it's something to thank our children for. So that we thank them for being diverse, diversity and inclusion advocacy. They are advocating children, as we know. We are the problem. We, the adults, are the problems causing problems in the world for these children. Otherwise, if you go around and interviewing children and students, I do that a lot. They will tell you that they want inclusion. They love diversity and they want everyone to be included. They don't want any discrimination. They don't want somebody to be treated differently from the other. They want peace. They want happiness. They want good health. So we thank them for that, because they are doing it in every country in the world. They're doing it right in your community. You don't just know about it. Look for those places where youths are and go there and see what they are doing, and you appreciate them. Write them a little thank you note. Make a card or do something that comes from your heart, and they will paste it on their walls as a gratitude from you. It is so important that we do that for our children. We thank them for being young entrepreneurs. We have them in Unpassive. Young entrepreneurs in Unpassive. That is a whole lot. Global awareness. They are aware of their surroundings. Young people are often more globally aware and connected than you and I. You and I will spend time talking things that are not good. They are negative, because our minds have been so corroded. We need to clean our mentality, because when we clean it, that is how these children will learn from us, because we have to be that role model to our children, to every child in the world. No child gets left behind with one global movement. And every child matters. It doesn't matter whether they are short or tall, or whether they have all their limbs on or not. They were created in a certain way for a reason. And just because of that, we have to thank our children for who and what they are. And so they are aware of their environment more than anybody. They engage with global issues, fostering a sense of shared responsibility and contributing to a more interconnected world. See, one global movement, one child. All the children are considered as one family. We were born as one. We were born as part of the same whole that created all of us by Almighty God. It is us that put the divide and the fighting and all those things that will not amount to anything. It is only helping to ruin our children. But let us begin to thank our children, because they are those who will change the rhetoric of this world if we bring them up well, if we teach them how to love, how to say thank you. So it's so important. So I am going to give you the benefits of gratitude for our young children, and the benefit of gratitude to them and for them. It is so important. So expressing gratitude has a lot, ocean of benefits for both the individual expressing gratitude and the recipient of that gratitude. So when we thank our children, it is not just going to benefit the child or the children, it is also going to benefit us, the parents, the adults, the caregivers around these children. It's going to benefit us even more, even more. Just the fact that, like, we were thinking of buying things that, like, food items that we can share for Christmas. Like, we bought some of the onions. I grew them in my garden, a whole lot. I've been distributing them. Some I bought some again and added. And we were thinking of things that we can take to families that would be of help to them, like onions. We took onions, we've been distributing them. We're going to take some again today to those that we were not fortunate to give them. And this particular young man, he's I think he's 16 or 17. He cooks so well, so we're going to give him a packet of onions so he can use. That alone is more than what we're always thinking: money, money, or I'm building the tallest building in the world. When you instill these gratitude in children, guess what? Those things that we are looking for far away, instead of looking for within us, they will begin to come as a result of showing gratitude. So gratitude is so important. It improves the mental health of our children, not just our children, but it improves the mental health of the person that is showing gratitude to our children. So it is so important. When you're saying, don't say it with like you just want to say it like you mean it. Remember, whatever you send out, the energy that you send out is the same energy that you're going to get to you. So if that's the case, for me, I would say thank you a zillion times. And I mean it to my children because they're going to see it in action. And this is something that I love to do. I started it very young because of my life history. And I thought, you know what? I am going to change the world. I did not know what I was talking about, that I would change the world. And today, God has answered my prayer by lining people on my path that are going to hold my hand to cross. And you are the people right here in the audience. They are the children of the world because of their thirst to learn, because of their hunger for more knowledge, their hunger to become something great, their hunger to contribute to their community, their hunger to want peace. And all inclusion in the world is what is really motivating me to want to do it. And we are going to do it together. We're going to do it because we're going to be reaching every child everywhere in the world. That's why we're going to create unpassive directors or leaders that will begin to go into their communities and look for these children. And then we give them ambassadors titles according to the laws of this country. And then pretty soon, before you know, the children will be all over the world trying to help one another. And that is something to be grateful for. It increases happiness. And then we have better physical health. If you say thank you to children, it is going to help them with their health. They feel loved. They feel appreciated. They feel that they belong. They feel that they've been included. They feel that they are part of this world. They feel that they can do great things for others and for themselves and their future families. So it is so important. And then they also, you look at a child, that a happy child will show, because when they have that happiness from the inside, it's going to show from the outside. It comes out and you see a child glowing, and you're wondering, why is this child so happy even though they are not rich like us? It is not riches. It starts with showing love and gratitude. That is where it starts. Appreciation every single day. Just the fact that you and I are breathing, it's enough to even tell our children who are also breathing, that thank you. Thank you that we are alive today. We thank God for everything, that He kept us alive to do these great things for ourselves, our families, our villages, and the world. And then when you say thank you, The child benefits. It reduces stress. I feel it every day when I tell my son, thank you, son. When I tell the other 9 children, thank you, those children are so good. They make me so happy. Then I'll become healthy myself. I'll become so happy myself. It is simple. We don't have to search for it anywhere. It is right around us. Imagine telling you guys here, my fellow brand ambassadors of Hunt Passive, that thank you for supporting me, because without you, I would not be here to do what I'm doing. So thank you increases resilience in our children. Then they will have better sleep. When they sleep better because you said thank you to them, you too will also sleep better. It boosts their self-esteem. A lot of our children don't have self-esteem because they feel unappreciated. They feel unloved. They feel that they are not even appreciated enough. They feel that they have to offer so much before they can even get a thank you. They feel, and a lot of time, they feel guilty, and they stress out themselves trying to really squeeze a thank you out of the parents or the caregivers and the adults. We shouldn't let this happen to our children. So it's altruism behavior. This means they are grateful individuals who often feel a sense of interconnectedness with others and desire to give back. This is giving back. Giving back, because when you are appreciated more, when you are appreciated, you have this sense of giving back. So I thank you guys so much for being here today. I am so happy that you guys came to support us. Let us carry these ethical principle of gratitude. Thank you to our children, in our homes, in our neighborhood, in our villages, in our communities, and all over the world. Even just writing, you don't have to know somebody. Maybe you went to the grocery store, a child served you there because there are children working at the grocery store. You go back, you write a thank you and drop the letter with the manager. The manager will give you, because they have their name tags here. You write that. It is as simple as drinking a glass of water. And those are the priceless things in the world, showing gratitude and love for our children. So thank you guys so much for being here. We will be on again tomorrow. Tomorrow is a special session to end the 2023 year with the topic is going to be the beauty of the journey of process. This is so important for our children to end 2023 with it. And then there's still going to be a beautiful speech for the new year for our children, because they need it. So thank you so much, Levi, for being here. Oh my God, my phone, you hear my phone bursting out? That's how come people are calling me today. So thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you, my beautiful brother, Levi Mama Bolo. Thank you so much for being here and thanking us. That is the spirit. Thank you, Saraswati, for being here. We love you all so much. And thank you, Suresh, for being here for our children. Let us say thank you. I see a beautiful, beautiful girl right there with a beautiful red gown. Thank you, beautiful, for putting your picture here for us. Thank you so much. And Levi is saying thank you to all of us here, to the panelists. I'm the one here, and the others that could not make it because they are also celebrating and saying thank you to their families. So thank you, Mr. Mablo, for being here today. Mablo Jana, thank you so much. And we have Anne McClemore. Thank you guys so much for being here to thank our children. Thank you, Levi, again. I highly appreciate you all. If you have not subscribed to One Global Movement, keep doing that, because this is for the children. We want to reach every child in the world. So thank you so much, John. Thank you. Our managing director is here today. Hello and Merry Christmas to all. Thanks for taking time from your holiday to join us on One Global Movement Speak with Heart, and for thinking of young children on this Christmas Day. Yes, John. Yes, thank you so much for that. I see a lot of our regular participants here in the chat. May I ask you please to attend also our O Connect webinar on Fridays. We would like to see more of you there, please. Yes, we'd like to see more of you on our O Connect webinars on Fridays, please. Thank you so much, John, for letting them know. And then give this channel a big thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you. And then John says, please subscribe, yes, to this channel, One Global Movement YouTube channel, and share the good news of One Global Movement so that we will reach all children in the world. We have Camilla. Hello, how are you, my beautiful sister? Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Camilla is saying hello to everyone here. And Unpassive Lana Halina, how are you? If I'm pronouncing your name right, thank you so much. Merry Christmas. We love you. Come again tomorrow. More so, Friday, we are on O Connect. Come and let us talk on O Connect. Let's be sure to think of how we can help young girls and also boys in the future with one global movement this Christmas Day. Thank you so much, John. That is what we are all about. How can we help our young boys and young girls? Let us start thinking about those ideas and write them down this Christmas. And our brother Shriji Jana is here. Hello, Jana. Happy Merry Christmas, and thank you for being here today. So, and Camilla said, you look so nice today. Yeah, we all look beautiful today because we are happy. We are here to thank our children. Katik, thank you so much for being here today, Katik. We invite all of you on O Connect on Fridays. And then when we get comfortable, we're going to be doing everything on O Connect. And Shriji Jana says, Merry Christmas. Thank you to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are an inspiration to one global movement. I must tell you that. Thank you so much. And then we have Piari Tapo. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for being here. Merry Christmas to all our children. I am just a symbol representing these children. And Rachel, thank you so much for being here, Rachel. I highly appreciate all of you who have taken the time to be here today. We have Jagannath, thank you, thank you, thank you. I highly appreciate you all for being here. And Shriji Jana is saying, Merry Christmas to Rachel, Violet, Pierre Topo as well. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. And then we have Faka. How are you, Faka? Thank you so much for being here. Come again tomorrow. Friday is open, and we would really like and love to see all of you. And the children would love to see all of you here on O Connect. And oh my God, Father Youssef. Oh my God, I love this father. He's in his 80s. You won't believe it. He's doing amazing things. I am going to be supporting. We're going to support him, and he's going to come here and speak on one global movement about moringa, the moringa leaf, which is very healthy for us, particularly our children. We want to start them very young with the healthy things that they need for their bodies. And then we have Gutam. Thank you so much, Gutam, for being here. We will be here again tomorrow. And I want to make sure that our children are being satisfied with everything. We make sure that they are happy. Yes, Levi is saying hello to Faka and everyone here on the panel. And then Rachel is also saying hello to Shrijana, Levi, Mama Bolo as well. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. And we have our man, Michael Barrow is here. Blessed afternoon and a Merry Christmas to our, oh my God, people will not leave me alone. It's Merry Christmas. That's the way it is. Sorry about that, guys. Blessed afternoon and a Merry Christmas to our esteemed One Global Movement, Queen of Panelists, as always, grateful topic. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Michael. And Lady Corina, good afternoon. How are you? Your family. Yes, Corina is not here today, but I will certainly pass this message to her. And they're going to watch this too. And Dinesh, how are you? Thank you so much for being here, sir. Come again tomorrow. We're going to be here again tomorrow. And we have Mr. Sanjoy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sanjoy, you are really the joy. Thank you so much for those beautiful hearts and prayers and flowers. We love you so much for being here. Come again tomorrow. And Friday is on O Connect. And Shriji is saying, welcome to Michael Barrow. Thank you so much. Thank you. Happy Christmas Day to all Unpassive family. Thank you, brother. We so love you, Sanjoy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Camilla says children's education is for generations. Thank you. See, different people keep calling me. Oh my goodness. Okay, I will soon be done. Okay, Deview, how are you? Merry Christmas, happy holidays to all of you. I wish you all a very Merry Christmas. Thank you so much, brother, for being here. We will be here again tomorrow. And And we have MD Salah. Thank you so much, MD, for being here. Tomorrow will be a big day. Invite your families, the young people who are home on vacation, on holidays, to join us. Bishnu, thank you so much, Bishnu, for being here today. We are almost done. And then John Barilla says, Srijit, hello, and hello, everyone. I really appreciate how many folks showed up to listen to Yvonne today. You can see how dedicated she is to the children of the world. Let's think about pitching in. Oh, thank you so much, John, for doing that. Yes, I can't do it by myself. We all need to do it together. By myself, I can't reach every child, but if you all are here, let's join in. Let's look for ways, bring topics, suggest something that we can do depending on how the children in your area are. What can we do for them? You bring it. We can talk about it, or you can also come and talk about it. Thank you, Rachel, saying Merry Christmas to John Barilla. We have Sajid Ahmad. Thank you so much for being here. Wow, John. Wow, wow, wow. A lot of people showed up today. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And the view is saying Merry Christmas, Honorable John, sir, and your family. Thank you, John. That is for you. And hello, everyone. Unpassive family, happy Merry Christmas. All panelists and founders. This is Surrender Singh. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you plant a tree today and nurture it, you will get desired fruits in the coming days. Similarly, if our children are instilled good culture and nourished well, they will be grown up complete in life. Thank you so much, Jana. That is so true. And you are always saying something so meaningful that is supporting our children. And I highly appreciate you for that. Even Levi, the same thing. You all here, even the new people, say whatever. Even if you don't know how to speak English, we need your presence here. Write in your language. Guess what? We're going to be having interpreters in Unpassive. Remember that. So thank you guys so much for that. And Raja, how are you? Thank you so much for taking the time to be here. We love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Raja says, Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas. And Camilla, for you all, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Katik says, very Merry Christmas and hand-shaped face rhythm. Thank you so much. And then we have Mandija Cotton. Thank you so much for being here. We love you. We appreciate you. Come again tomorrow. And Friday, O Connect. We need to flood the stage of O Connect every Friday because that means we are truly investing in children, bringing your ideas, your discussion, because children are being raised differently. So we need that so that we can talk about it. Every child needs to be talked about to figure out what is it that we can help these children. We need to come together to do that. No one person can do it. I cannot do it by myself. Never, never. So thank you guys so much. And I highly appreciate you all for being here today. Let us put the thank you on our lips, but first in our hearts. Let us go out in numbers to thank children, beginning from the children in our homes, our neighbors, our community, and extend it. Any child that we see, let us say something that is going to uplift the spirit of that child and truly, meaningfully, with value, with purpose, saying it, not just saying it. Because guess what? When you do that, you're doing it for yourself. Because that is what is coming from you. What you give out to these children is exactly what we're going to receive. And for me, I have devoted my entire life to serve children. And we are here, One Global Movement, to reach 1.7 billion children in a lifetime. I cannot do it by myself, but I can do it with you all coming together. We mean it. Bring things from your community, any part of the world. What do you see the children in your community? What are they doing that needs to be supported? What can we do to help them to achieve their goals and their dreams? What are they struggling with? What businesses have they established as youngpreneurs that we can promote them on here? We are here to also promote our young entrepreneurs in the world. We are here to shine the light on what they are studying, not just in school, what a trade, what are they doing? We shine the light, we bring these children out, and let One Global Movement let the world know about their heart and what they're doing. So thank you guys so much. For those of you who are celebrating Merry Christmas, go and continue to celebrate. We are going to be driving now to get to where we are going. It's going to take us 1 hour to drive, so we're going to go there. But first, I'm going to place some calls for these people who have been busting my phone. I'm going to do that before we go. Thank you guys so much, and I love you all. See you again tomorrow. Until then, may you go in peace, happiness, with the spirit of gratitude within you for our children. But remember, stay focused. Let me not forget that. Stay focused. Let's help our children to stay focused, stay encouraged, stay empowered, and always believe in endless possibilities. I love you all. Bye-bye.